파란 하늘에 핑크빛 구름 네 손엔 나에게 줄 chocolate I'm feeling so good 눈에 보이는 모든 게 예뻐.
Good morning and welcome back to my little corner of the world. I'm not really all there right now, but I just want to let you guys know that we are jetting out to Asia this morning. We're about to catch a flight. We're gonna head over to Singapore, get to experience some of the gaming culture, food, and then potentially head over to Korea and chill with some friends for a little bit over there before heading back to the States. It's gonna be a wild couple of 7 days, and I'm excited to bring you guys along for the trip. Let's get it. Hey guys, I'm in Singapore! I'm super excited. I'm on my way to get a massage right now because my legs are super swollen from the flight, which isn't great, but I'm hoping this really helps make it easier to walk around. And then I'm heading to Arab Street with some friends to explore and shop and eat. It's kind of a well-known place in Singapore, so if you guys haven't heard of it, definitely something to check out. Just got a really good foot massage for like an hour for 40 bucks. It was so nice. It was so clean. Imagine if there was anything that cheap and that nice in the US, I would make it a monthly thing for sure. Now heading to Arab Street. Let's go. It's so crowded, but all the little shops are super cute. So, didn't find as many souvenirs as I was hoping to, but really cute shops. There's like a pug meetup, a bunch of people with their dogs. So, walking around still, hope it doesn't rain, which it looks like it's gonna rain. Outside enjoying some kaya toast, which kaya is a Singaporean spread. It's like a sweet, it's made from leaves of a plant. Anyway, so today's plan is to head to a mall, do some video gaming, and probably get some snacks and things like that, and just kind of experience Singapore in its AC conditioned natural habitat of mall life. Oh yeah, and then meeting friends for some Japanese food a little later. But yeah, kind of just exploring new areas of Singapore. We're heading into the Prapana Museum to find out a little bit more about Singapore's heritage and the people who came before. Let's go. Michelin-star restaurant inside the museum. Literally can't get over just how well done Singapore has everything. It's so clean, it's so beautiful, it's curated to a T. I was just telling them everything is really family friendly. So like if you have kids, it's great because you can take your kids everywhere, and then Singapore like just has like so much things implemented for children education and just like getting them exposed to as much as possible. It's really, really cool. Hey guys, so this is the Astana. It's kind of like equivalent to our White House. This is where the president lives, the prime minister. And it's there's like guards behind me that are dressed in like uniform. It gets extremely hot in Singapore. Like the humidity index is through the roof, but I'm sweating and I don't normally sweat, so if I am, then it's pretty bad. But anyway, it's really cool because they're all just completely dressed for hours standing out in the heat. They're like trained in these uniforms to stand in long hours, like just for the heat. How cool this is. So Singapore is like known for the lion. Like a lion is a symbol of their country, which they were explaining to me that some of the first people who were here thought they saw a lion, but it was really a tiger. So like it was just a misinformed thing, but it then became like known as the lion state. But since it's a island, it's a port, it has like a lot of properties with the sea and stuff. So this is a really like national statue that, you know, kind of represents lion slash like, you know, sea, contributing to the sea. So it's a lion with a fishtail. So pretty. That's where some of Singapore's finest shopping is at Marina Bay Sands. Because a lot of the really wealthy people come in and they stay there, and then it's connected. Like this, I think, is a Louis Vuitton store. It's kind of insane. So I'm gonna head over that way and potentially buy some shoes. I'm currently using the people that I'm staying with. Their mother was so nice enough to give me a pair of her shoes to walk around today, because I brought a pair of shoes, but they're too short for my feet and they're killing me. And since I've been having so much issues with my ankle and the swelling and stuff, I think it's just best I probably look into getting a whole new pair for myself. So yeah, look how pretty that is. It's kind of crazy. This really feels like surreal to me. Like, I know I live in New York, but this is like on a whole new level. Like everything is just so different. In the world is there a gondola to go around the mall? It's actually so cool, but you can grab a little boat ride with your family. Nice matcha again. This Marina Bay Sands is kind of insane. It's like something you would see in like Westworld in terms of like movie futuristic, like. Oh, good morning. Today I am heading over to get some traditional Singaporean breakfast, which is half-boiled, aka soft-boiled eggs with kaya toast. It's gonna be really, really good. It's something that I got here on my very first trip, and like they serve it with like a really thick black soy sauce, and it's just so good. So good. So, just got finished having like kaya toast and half-boiled eggs. It was so good. It was literally so good. I remember it being that delicious. I think it's that dark soy that really gets me though. Really, really like it. I know eggs are not on my diet, so I'm gonna suffer with my psoriasis later, and I'm sure the gluten is not gonna do me any favors, but it was well worth it. Definitely a must try. So today we are celebrating one of the boys' birthdays who's in the house that I'm staying at, and we are going to a bird paradise sanctuary. It's actually really cool. It's located on a large piece of property, and then it has like this net that covers the area, so the birds are just freely flying around, and you can like walk in and walk around them. It's kind of crazy. I've never seen anything like it before. I'm super excited to see some tropical birds, especially like coming from the States. I feel like the only time I really get to see any like tropical type of birds is in a museum, or not museum, but a like an aquarium, not an aquarium, a zoo. Oh my gosh, I totally like drew a blank. Anyway, Singapore has a lot of these like exhibits and stuff for their people to come and hang out in, and so smart. No, I don't want to say too much, but I think there was like an incident lately, like when they transferred some new birds here, like they were really aggroed and they ended up fighting with the people who are here, so I don't want to get bit by a bird. This is so cool that they have like Starbucks and stuff, and then look at the little park. That park looks like so much fun. This is actually so cool. I wish they had stuff like this, more things like this in the States, because you can literally come, walk around, grab a coffee, nice little drink. It's just so nice. It's so therapeutic. I'm gonna see some penguins. You can eat while you watch penguins. That's so cool. Literally don't want to go back to the US because of this.
Yeah, so cute.
Whoa! We went under.
There's one thing.
Oh! Oh, he jumped down! Wow! They're sleeping. They just kind of look like they're statues. I don't know. On a platter. Oh, he's beautiful. He's missing a toe. This is actually so cool. And before it rains, hopefully we can get through some more of it. But just checking in to say I'm really glad that they have people looking out for the birds. A lot of people are really weird with trying to feed birds random stuff or trying to touch them, even though there's signs being like, don't touch them. So I'm glad that they have people like kind of patrolling, being like, yo, don't touch the birds. Really fun experience. I learned a lot about birds. I learned more about birds that I knew, and like, you know, I learned about birds that I've grown up with but just didn't know specific things about them. And then I learned like about birds I didn't even know that existed, like an elephant bird. That egg is huge. Anyway, I'm starving. I'm just snacking on some granola now. Going to go get some food and then hopefully chill out for the rest of the day. My legs are killing me. I kind of want to go get a coffee. It's starting to storm and rain. I haven't had a chance to kind of like get over the jet lag. I feel like I'm still hitting like moments where I'm not. So, okay, time to go. So when I first came to Singapore, one of my favorite things to do was to get bubble tea. But since my allergies are really kicking up, I'm not able to indulge as much as I used to, which is so sad. So I've actually become like obsessed with this place, Mr. Coconut, because it's like super fresh. It tastes really good. And I get no headaches after eating it, so. Now that I got the coconut water, time to get the bread. So refreshing after walking around a bird sanctuary in the like heat that made it feel like it was 110 degrees. It was actually really amazing. Other than the exhausting heat, it was like such a perfect thing to do. So much fun. So apparently this bakery is very famous in Singapore. This looks really good too. It's like sugar thing. Update on the bun, because I started eating it while I was walking. It's actually really good. I can find better though. I would say 3 out of 5. So July 3rd is my brother's birthday, and I did not pick up a birthday gift for him, so I'm gonna be looking for birthday gifts today, as well as trying to get my crusty toes done because the shoes that I brought were too small, so now I have to like wear my sandals and my toes look so bad. I figured why not, we're in Singapore, do like the whole mall thing, get my nails did, depending on how pricey it is. I wonder like how pricey it is in Singapore compared to the US. Oh, I really want to get a sun hat. I think I'm gonna come get my nails done here. $21. Look how cool this is. Oh my gosh. These machines are like literally the beginning of gambling, because you think you have it, then you don't, and then you pour money in to get it, and you never get the prize. Or at least I never got the prize. I never won any of these things. Then again, I never really like played them, so the 1-2 times I ever got to play them at church, no. This is literally crazy. Games that you guys are like 100% obsessed with, that you're like, oh yeah, that's my jam? Curious. I only got 2 tokens. Ah, that's a cheat. I need more money. Oh my gosh, finally! Oh my, look at him, he's so cute! Oh my gosh, you're coming home with me. This is dessert in a can. It's literally like such an Asian thing, like, because we don't have this in the US at all. It smells good. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Now I'm just waiting for a cab to go over to Garden Mall, which is another really big shopping center in Singapore. I'm so hyped about my Haimoni, the grandma like cap that I got earlier with the, like the sun protection, because I see it everywhere, and it's like something that I've wanted to pick up ever since I was like in Korea, and yeah. So I really want to find these like t-shirts that I saw on a TikTok. Like they didn't carry them in the States, but they carry them in Singapore. We found them! There's so many options. Probably just gonna get a white and black because it's the most common. Also, I really want to get an umbrella. I feel like this would be really good in the States. Literally obsessed that they have so many gaming centers all around Singapore. It's not like this in the US anywhere. Like, you can literally go in and play whatever you want. And it's not too terribly priced. I think for a kid though, it still is quite pricey. A few hours and you're like in the hole. That gaming cafe was so cool. If I had money or anything like that when I was growing up, I would have spent all my time there. There's people hanging out watching movies, just chatting with their friends, playing against each other, or like random people in the room. It's actually really, really cool. I loved it. And then the mall has really good places to eat. My friends were telling me that like, because a lot of people hang out in the malls and stuff, they actually put some of the best restaurants in the malls. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back. Today is my last day in Singapore. last full day in Singapore. Tomorrow I catch a flight around noon. Today we're at a hawker center. We're gonna grab some of my favorite prata, which is like a meal that I had when I first got to Singapore, and just kind of get some more like specialty items from the hawker center. So yeah, this is a 0 sugar soy milk. Oh, it's good. It's good. So hawker centers are kind of a staple in Singapore. They're located all around, but they're kind of like these just massive food courts that are incredibly reasonably priced with like really authentic homemade food. It's incredible. Actually, it feels really weird to be home. I miss Sophie the most. Come here, boo boo. Did you miss me? Who's got an eye boogie? You do. You got some eye boogies. I miss Sophie so much. I think traveling and leaving her behind is probably the hardest thing I have to do, and the thing that I don't want to do the most. So it makes leaving really, really hard. She got to stay with a really, really good friend who took so good care of you, didn't she? She has a dog of her own, and then she was also house sitting for another dog. So there's 3 dogs. Sophie had 2 little friends to run around with. Yes, you did. So I'm sure she didn't miss me as much as I missed her, but she's literally the cuddlest dog ever. Anyway, I just wanted to close out the video because I didn't get to film the last day / flight home. I was actually super sick. You guys can kind of see like my hawker center like kind of eating around, and then I just ended up getting super sick from that. I had a really bad migraine, ended up going to bed and then waking up and only having a few hours before catching my flight home. So there wasn't really much to film other than just getting home. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me on this trip. I know it wasn't at all kind of what I wanted to vlog, but I hope that I got a lot of content for you guys and you guys like what I got and are excited for more trips. I actually have a lot of trips coming up the rest of the year. I really want to make it to Korea this year. So I'm going to be in Copenhagen and some other areas of the world. So if you're watching my vlogs and you happen to be in any of these areas, hit me up in the comments below. I'd love to do a meetup or catch some of you guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.